Speaking of school, your kid is just about to start.
I'm so happy, but I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Aww.
I think that's pretty. You're about to cry. You're about to cry.
Aww.
Jimmy's starting pre-K and I'm not ready. I don't know how this happened.
Pre-K today, paying taxes tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know,
You
it's
only
like,
get 16 summers with them.
it's like he was born and he's a baby, and then I blink and now he's starting pre-K, and then I'm gonna blink and he's gonna graduate high school, and I'm gonna blink and he's gonna graduate college if he chooses to go there, and then I'm gonna blink and he's gonna get married, then I'm gonna blink and we're gonna be dead, and I'm just like, what's happening?
That escalated quickly.
I would love to say that you are over-exaggerating, but it does go that fast,
I
man.
know.
It does.
So I'm sitting here looking at this precious little boy this week, right? So he starts pre-K on Monday. And so this week I'm trying to do something. I'm really upset. So every day this week I'm trying to do something like, kind of fun and sweet leading up to his first day, so he's not nervous. We went and got his hair cut yesterday, so he looks handsome for his first day of school. And we actually drove by his new school on the way there, and I'm like, hey, Bubba. Because, I want him to be comfortable, and he's a comfortable kid. Like, he's very go with the flow, and he's a talker like his mom, shocker. And he's never met a stranger like his pap, and he makes friends easily. So there should be no concern, right? But we drove past the school because he's been going to the same place for the past 3 years. And I'm like, look, Bubba, like, that's going to be your new school. And I'm looking at the school is so big as we drive past it.
That is weird, seeing how big they are.
And so we're driving past the school, and I'm like, yeah. And then, your buddies T-Bone and Luca and Rhett, they're all going to be there with you. And he's like, yay, Mama, I always wanted to go to school with them. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's going to be awesome. And then we go get his hair cut. And then, of course, there's a pet store next door. So we go look at the fishies. And I'm just watching him walk around the pet store. And then I remember when we got his first haircut, we used to go to the pet store, and I had to lift him up to see the fish. And I don't have to lift him up to see the fish anymore. And so then we come home, and I'm just like, oh. And so I was just online, and I'm like getting his like backpack and his like a lunchbox. It's easy for him to open because he's going to be in the cafeteria.
Does anybody want to help her out here? 1-855-BERT show. Bless her little
He's
heart.
going to be in a cafeteria. And so I got that stuff, and I'm just like, how did this happen?
I'm not laughing at you.
I'm laughing at you. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, I'm so like grateful. You know what I mean? It's so weird because like it's this rush of emotions because I'm so grateful, and like we're so fortunate, and at the same time I'm just like, make time slow down.
You know what's the funny part about this? Well, there's a lot. But I remember going through this with Hayden, also bringing him over to Holy Spirit for the very first time at pre-K, and having the same workup feelings you are having right now. Leaving the show because I definitely wanted to be there, and I knew he was going to struggle going in there with all these kids in a new place. And then I get to Holy Spirit, and then he gets in the line with all the other kids to walk in, and I'm like, bye, little man, bye, buddy. That dude was fine. He wasn't stressed out, not even a little bit. There's not even a wave goodbye. I'm like, and it was a bittersweet moment because you're trying to believe that you are setting them up for this kind of experience that they don't need mom and dad. And then when they don't need mom and dad, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, this is way harder on me than it is on him. And the pressure's on for me not to ruin this with all my hormones.
Unfortunately, there's really nothing to say to make it better. It is what it is. And it's sad because what it is, it's marking the end of an era, especially if you had a kid stay at home, like my son Max, and he's Chad, my husband's shopping buddy. Like they all day, every day together, and all of a sudden they're not there because they're at school. But what I will say is, along with the sadness at this chapter closing, once your kid starts going to like pre-K and learning things and coming back and talking to you about just random conversations, like, oh, I fell over the playground, but Olivia helped pick me up, and just seeing them form their own bonds and the things that they're learning, the start of the new chapter balances it out, but there's nothing that's going to stop the tears.
Yeah, right. How is Bart handling it? Is he very stoic about,
He's
Bart?
fine. He's a man.
Yeah.
He's like, I got a couple more hours to myself.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's just such this. everything just feels very overwhelming, and not in like a bad way either. Sure. I'm just looking at him, and I am seeing like. He isn't like he's not yes, he will always be my baby, but he's not my baby anymore. Like he's a little boy, and he's already been showing that, but it's just now that like we have orientation on Friday, and then first day is Monday, and you get to walk them in. So I'm going to be gone for an hour on Monday, so I can go meet Bart and Jimmy at the school, and we can walk. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Well, to make it easier, we're all going to go with you.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
Do the show live.
Could you imagine? The teacher would be like, yeah, this is very unorthodox. And I also verge to say it's very unhealthy that you don't need to be doing this. Please go home.
You brought your whole office with you.
The parade of adults is way more than the parade of kids that are walking
Your
in.
emotional support coworkers.
The Bert Show.